What's up, everybody? I don't know what happened last episode. My damn game froze. I had to turn my computer off, and then everything went to hell afterwards. But I want to show you this quick little video that they played at the beginning of the game, so I'm going to play it right here. Check this out.
Following total atomic annihilation, the
I can't
rebuilding
hear
of
myself
this
right
great
now,
nation
but
of ours may fall to you. That's why we at Vault-Tec have prepared these educational materials for you to better understand the 7 defining attributes that make you special. Today we will focus on strength. In the wasteland, essential supplies will be scarce. When an item of value is found, keep it close and away from bullies.
this is crazy.
The stronger you are, the more you can carry. Be sure to know your limits, or you may find it challenging to escape from hazardous scenarios, no matter how strong you are. There are other situations where you may find yourself in close proximity to unfriendly neighbors. For such cases, you must learn to defend yourself using your natural strength.
Punch a
Use
bitch.
anything sharp or sturdy enough to swing. Get creative with your implement, but stay reasonable. And look for anything that can further enhance your innate vigor. The greater your strength, the greater the impact. But remember, some moments require more than muscle. Keep doing your chin-ups and push-ups because there's more strength can do for you. Swing for the fences like the pros, crafting specialized protective gear to keep or building clever weapons to wield it. Regularly study your Vault-Tec provided.
See, this is what I was trying to tell y'all about before. My headphones, something's wrong with my headphones. I can't hear myself right.
Makes you special.
And it's fucking me up. Alright, now we're back in the memory den. I had to do this little piece again. Luckily, this game auto-saves.
Nick.
Let's go talk to Amari.
Hey there.
May have walked out of the den, Irma.
She's downstairs.
Alright, I get it. You and Nick had a little flingy fling.
Amari's downstairs.
Amari's downstairs. Alright, let's go downstairs and talk to Amari. See what Amari talking about.
Dr. Amari?
Yes.
Amari look
Maybe
cute.
this isn't
Is she
a social
cute?
call.
No, she's not fucking cute at all. God damn.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you too mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Well, can you try and help?
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Yeah. Not the brain, though.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Okay. Is it...
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, a brain implant could fit him. But that's
Damn.
an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
Yeah, you old as hell, Nick. But what if Nick try to straight up murk me or something? What the fuck am I do then? I'm gonna have to kill Nick? My dude look official as fuck with that cowboy hat and them glasses, though. What I'm gonna say?
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine.
Damn, Nick, you gonna get in there for me,
If I
man?
start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Alright, is there any way to get around it?
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
That's crazy. Let's do it, though.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
Alright.
See you on the other side.
Alright, Nick, thanks for hooking me up, cuz. She told me to sit over here. I can take this stuff for free. Is this stuff free, Doc? I don't want to steal from you, but, you know. I always need some stim packs. Please stand by. Piper, where you going? Sit your dumb ass down.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host.
Look at Piper.
Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary.
What the hell?
I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Where we at, lady?
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Okay. So we just gotta travel down his brain waves. Damn, that's Kellogg.
You are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at
I
first.
was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. I was such a dummy back then.
This doesn't
Okay.
seem to be
What did I
you're
know
looking
about how
for.
the world worked?
There appears
I
to
think
be
now she
another
wanted me to
intact
kill him.
memory close to you
I
in
should
temporal
have.
sequence. There.
The thing about happiness
Try that
is
one.
you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like.
You know, that's lightweight true, though. That's crazy. You really don't know
It's
until
gonna be fine.
it's
You'll
over.
see.
That's
We
hella
don't
true.
know anybody here.
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
And now with the baby?
Okay.
Come on. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
Well, that's too damn.
You gotta give it a chance.
Let's
Really,
keep looking.
you definitely
I'll
need to
connect
keep
you to
looking.
the next intact memory.
Okay. What's the next joint?
How
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you?
This the Institute?
Just so you know, they died like dogs.
Damn.
And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
They killed his family. Like dogs, apparently. Which I guess is a really bad way to die. I don't know what getting killed like a dog, dying like a dog is, but I don't know. I don't die like, I don't kill dogs, so how the fuck am I supposed to know what that means?
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
This must be the Institute here.
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. A little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end.
Okay.
One way or another.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job is done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer.
Damn, that was
the
it.
next one.
Family lived down the creek away. Why y'all want me, man? I ain't do shit to y'all. Hold up, this should be it right here, though. Why the fuck do they want me?
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time.
That's crazy.
They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Damn. Damn, Kellogg.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something.
I wanted to know why they was talking about me.
There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override
Oh, this it.
initiated. Cryogenic stasis.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me.
There's my
It
wife.
wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so
And there's me.
this one stood out.
Look at
They
me.
didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
Vault computers are still working.
This was my updated wife.
Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Look at me.
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but,
You kill babies? Damn.
I'd like to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
I guess that's better. It's still fucked up. Look at me. That's crazy as hell.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
Damn, sorry.
Damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
Damn.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again.
Yeah, it wasn't pleasant.
Found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Alright, let's roll. See what is the whole purpose of doing this, though.
Is that your son?
This whole setup in Diamond
This appears to
City
be
was
a
part
very
of some
recent
elaborate
memory.
plan of the old
Good
man's.
news, I think.
Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
I think this is my son.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Alright. Anything else in here for me to check out? That's pretty much everything in here.
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how
Alright,
the
what do
old
y'all
man
want me to
works.
do now?
I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Okay.
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown.
I realized I ran out of space again. You didn't miss much though. It was just a dude came in with a clean ass faux hawk and took my son. That was all. And he basically teleported, and she was saying how the teleportation is how there's no entrance to the institute. No, you didn't miss much. But that was crazy though. And they just teleported him and my son out of there. I don't know why I put this back on the other hard drive and I ran out of space. My fault. It's time to pause this episode, I think, anyway.
I don't know what kind of side effect.
Man, hold up. Where's this music coming from? I'm not trying to get a copyright strike.
The procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I feel alright.
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage.
Right.
Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
Yeah. They was teleporting. Kellogg's life sucked ass. And, you know.
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes. Their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
Why not?
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
But he was a scientist, though. He could have figured some shit out.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
Alright, how do I get that?
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor. That would be perfect.
I have that.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Thanks, Doc. I appreciate it. You hooked me up. Can I take some of this? I'm gonna need some of that.
Better days.
Thanks for your stuff. Alright, let's get out of here. What else y'all got in here? Anything I can use? I'm good. Alright, Valentine's upstairs, right? Let me go upstairs. I hope my audio is right. I've been trying to figure out this audio for the light for all this time, and I still haven't got it down yet. What's up with the
memory den's not accepting new clients?
Lady Pimp?
Sweetheart.
Irma.
Oh, enjoying yourself in good neighbor?
Lil
It's
Pimp.
a heck of a town, ain't it?
Lady Pimp, not Lil Pimp.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
What?
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg.
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
Yeah, I don't trust you, Nick.
There's something wrong with you, Nick. I don't want you with me.
I told you I'm fine.
Nah.
But I get it. Going through Kellogg's brain was a doozy for both of us. I'll be in Diamond City when you've had time to cool off.
I don't trust you, man. What if you pull out your gun and shoot me in the back of the fucking head? Like, you channeling Kellogg, man. I can't trust your ass. I ain't your robot to begin with. can't trust your ass from the jump. But I'm gonna pause this episode here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace.